So a couple more questions.
Sure.
Is there anything, tips that you could give a legal consumer who has scheduled a consultation, mindset, preparation? How did they're talking about the case, they're going to have to make a decision as to whether or not to hire this attorney at the end, right? How do they know what to look for? How do they know the legal consumer, like, how do they know if this was a good enough conversation for me to hire this person? It's not that easy.
Right. A couple things that I would say is first of all, consider the process that gets them into the office for the consultation.
Okay.
I think that matters.
How did that go?
And were they efficient? Were they responsive? Those kinds of things.
They should be evaluating the firm from
the very beginning.
Contact.
Exactly. Now, a lot of immigration firms are small, and so there may not be a lot of bureaucracy around getting into the office. Some are larger, like ours, and so there may be some. But assessing that, first of all. But I think more importantly, it's about assessing the attorney. How much are they willing to share about the how and the why of what they're recommending? If you sit down and tell your lawyer, this is what I'm dealing with, what are my options? And they say, H-1B, here's a contract. How would you like to proceed? Okay. How about what is H-1B? How about
right.
How do I file an H-1B and what's required in the process?
Option?
And are there other options that maybe I should consider? What are the pros and cons of this decision?
What
is the cost of this? Exactly, right? And so it really, I think, comes down to how much are they willing to share about the option that they're recommending and why they think it's the best option for you, how well they answer the rest of your questions that you have. Wait, I read on the internet about this other thing. How does that apply to me? And how does that fit in? Is that something that I can pursue? How open and willing are they to have that conversation, or even able? Because, some of these visa types are not all lawyers that do immigration do all the visa types, because there's just so many that they can't get competent on all of them, right? It's just really hard to do that. And so it's about the rapport that you have with the attorney, how educated you feel about your option and comfortable that this person is going to be able to get you through it successfully and be there for you to get you through it successfully, and that kind of thing. I think that's how, if I were in someone's shoes, I would make the assessment. How well do I understand my options, the pros and cons, and the process itself, and how that lawyer is going to help me get there by the time I leave? And if the answer is I'm still pretty confused, probably not the right relationship.